in this form. Now you can see clearly properties of ionic compounds. We that ionic bonds are very strong. They are solid at room temperature. They have high melting and boiling point. Made of a metal and non-metal. Always the ionic compounds are made up of metal and non-metal. Remember this. So metals always give electron and get positive charge, and non-metals take or share electron and get negative. Like there is a formula solid in state, so they doesn't conduct electricity in solid state, but they conduct electricity state. This we have seen already. Now next, this also we have seen about the metallurgy. We have started the main topic in chapter. What is metallurgy? Why we are learning this chapter? The science and technology regarding extraction of metals from ores and their purification for the use is called metallurgy. Means metallurgy is the process by which we can extract the metals from the ore. Okay. So this definition, remember carefully. That's the science and technology regarding the extraction of metals from the ores and their purification for the use is called as metallurgy. Last time one girl, I think she was ore. Correct, you should ask this doubt. Which is the science and technology we use for the extraction of metal? So here the science and technology regarding the extraction of metals from ores and their purification means we are removing metals from the ores and then we are purifying it. That all process is called as metallurgy. Okay, so we will see what do you mean by ores. So remember, this definition can be asked in your exam, what is metallurgy, and then it can be asked what is ore. So we will see what is the meaning of ore. You can see here metallurgy, how this process is happening at very high temperature. The metals are melted and they are extracted from their ores. So what is an ore? Last time one she has asked me, but I was explaining and the lecture was ended. Now you can see the ore. What is an ore? The minerals from which the metal can be separated economically are called ores. Or you can understand that a solid part which is occurring in nature, from that we can get metal for our profit. So we are removing the metal from the ore. We are removing the metal from the minerals. Minerals are the naturally occurring compound of metals. There are lots of metals are mixed. There are compounds of metal, that is called as minerals. The minerals from which the metal can be separated economically are called as ores. You can see the picture in the next slide. Examples of an ore, you can see the gold ore, iron ore, copper ore. You see the beautiful pictures like these rock with the gold in it, means there are the rock impurities are there. These are all impurities, rock, soil, okay, are the impurities. So in that the metals are also there mixed in it, so we are separating it. So that this is called as the ore. Gold ore, iron ore or copper ore, you can see the example. So what is an ore? The minerals from which the metal can be separated economically, that is called as ore. We can get the metal from that mineral. Next, you can see this iron rock. This is the rock material which is consisting of iron metal. So from this rock, iron are separated by different method. Next is what is mineral? Mineral, the compound of metals, means in minerals there are different metals are present. The compound of metals that occur in nature, means in nature we get the different types of metal, they are already mixed with each other. they are not separated, or they are not in pure form in the nature. So all the metals are compound. It is a mixture of all the metals present in the nature, that is, and with that other impurities are also there, like soil, sand, rock particles. So these all impurities are also there. So different compound of metals that occur in nature with other impurities also. So all together it is called as minerals. We get from the nature minerals with the compound of metals and other impurities. So these impurities which we don't want, we want metal, but with the metal there are impurities also there. So this is mineral, that is called as mineral. And impurities which are present, those impurities are called as gangue. We will see in the next slide. First we will see the minerals, how they look. You can see the picture. My voice is coming, ma'am, properly? Varsha ma'am? Hello?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Voice is clear. Yes, ma'am. To be continued. Hello.
Okay. You can see the picture. Minerals. Beautiful pictures of minerals. These are all different metals, are all compound of metal. Different metals are there, and with the other material also, like rock, soil, everything is there. So all together it is called as mineral. Next, what is gangue? Gangue particles also we can say, or it is, or generally called as gangue. What is gangue? Ore contain many types of impurities such as soil, sand, and rocky substances along with the metal. Ore contains many types of impurities such as soil and rocky substances along with compounds. Means ore, for example, we have seen the iron ore, gold ore, or copper ore. In that ore, it is not, ore is not pure metal. Ore is not a pure metal. It contains impurities such as soil, sand, and rocky substances. So these impurities are called as gangue. Gangue means the waste material like solids, soil, sand, and rocky substance which we don't want. We want metal. So ore contains the impurities. So those impurities which we don't want, we have to remove from the ore. That impurities are called as gangue. Okay. Now we have seen this, that occurrence of metals. This also we have seen, that occurrence of metals are not, all metals are not equally reactive. Different metals have a different capacity of reaction. So metals have different reactive nature. So based on that, the metals are found in the two state, like free state or combined state. Free state, in free state, for example, gold, platinum, silver, mercury. You have seen the gold ore, a rock with the gold ore, rock is separated and we can get the gold. So gold is in free state, but in many metals are in combined state. Means they are reacted with the other metals also. There are different compounds of metals together. So we get in combined state. Some metals are in free state and some metals are in combined state. Next we have seen that occurrence of metals. Occurrence of metals, same, for example, gold, platinum, silver, copper, they are in the free state. They are not combined with other metals because they are not reactive so much. They are inert gases or inert metals. So they are not highly reactive. They don't react much with other metals. So they are in free. And other metals like copper is free state or state also. You can see in the next slide. You can see the combined state are in the for carbonate. You can see here copper is the form of, process are called as the metallurgy. Now, to purify the metals, we have to see these three steps. We have to do in industries they are doing these three steps to get the purified metal. First is the concentration of the ore. For example, if you are getting mineral, you are getting
Hello. Hello, Shabana ma'am.
a pure metal. For getting a pure metal, we have three steps to get the pure metal. First of all, concentration of the ore. The metals are found in the nature in the form of ore. So iron ore, gold ore, or copper ore. So like that, from that ores, it is concentrated, means it is changed into a more purified form. And then extraction of metal. Then metals are extracted from the ore, and then extracted metal is not the purified, it's not in pure form. So it is more purified pure metal. All these things in the next step. Now, this we have done already in the last time. I have asked already about these questions we have discussed. Now, concentration of the ore. You can see the iron is more purified form. Iron ore are present in the nature, but it is more purified. That is called as the concentration of the ore. What is the concentration of the ore definition? This also can be asked in your exam. What do you mean, or explain the concentration of the ores? So what is the concentration of the ores? The process of separating gangue from the ores. Very simple. We are getting metals in the ore form. Yes, there are lots of impurities like soil, sand, rock are also there. That is called as gangue. So process of separating gangue from the ore. If you are separating gangue from the ore, so you are getting the pure metal. If you are having a, for example, gold ore, if you are removing rock particles, if you are removing the other impurities, like that is called as gangue. So if you are separating gangue from the ore, so you are getting the pure metal. So this is the process of separating step for the metal purification, concentration of the ores. So the process of separating gangue from the ore is called as the concentration of ore. What is mic is disturbing.
Ma'am. Okay, okay, done.
We are discussing the process of separating gangue from the ores is called the concentration of the ores. Means we are purifying more pure in the we are more purifying the ores. So we are separating the gangue, means impurities we are removing from the ore, and we are getting the more concentrated from the ores. So the process of separating gangue from the ores is called the concentration of the ores. Now we will see how this gangue can be separated from the ores to get the concentrated form of the ores. So different methods we will see, the methods for the concentration of the ores. Now, first of all, today we will not discuss all the methods. We will discuss only 3-4 methods, and we will see that in detail with the videos. I'll show you. So for first the separation based on gravitation, means when the gangue or the when we are separating the gangue from the ore, it is based on the physical property of the gangue and the metal. For example, gangue are the lighter part, like rocks and material, these are the lighter part, and metals are in heavy form, they are heavier in state. So Hello. Okay, students. Now separation based on gravitation. How we can separate the gang from the core? So first, the gravitation, there are two methods. First is Wilflet-Abel method, and second is hydraulic separation method. So hydraulic separation method, all these methods separately. For example, he asked like explain the Wilflet-Abel method or draw a Wilflet method for the separation based gravitation, or draw hydraulic separation method, or with the diagram hydraulic separation method. Like this, any question can come in your exam for based on these methods. It is disconnecting again and again. Hello. Hello. Is uh, in this container, and then water is spilled over there, and the difference is, and this is the vibrating cable. This is vibrating, and the gang is the lighter particle is separated, and the heavier particles of metal are left this table. This visual method used to separate the gang from metal ores. Mixed, and it is agitated froth. So by this froth flotation